Good morning, Omaha. We are filming the first episode of From the Bed of Stephen and Jase, previewing today's University of Nebraska Omaha first University of North Dakota hockey game. We're also going to talk about last night's games, which North Dakota won, Lincoln Stars won. Stephen, North Dakota was phenomenal in the D-zone. Talk about their D-zone play yesterday. I know you mentioned earlier a lot of great dump it downs. Elaborate, please.
A lot of great shoot it downs. What a big thing I'm talking about is when Sioux may be struggling a little bit, Omaha's getting a lot of shots on net. You just take the puck and just launch it down the ice. Maybe it'll be an icing, maybe it gets knocked down, but just take it and really just shoot it as fast as you can down the ice. I think it's a great thing. Hackle on for his boys to shoot it down there. And on the vice versa side, I could keep it in on the offensive end. Because plus when Omaha tries to do their shoot it downs, been hurrying a lot. They're not that great at shoot it downs, and when you can do good keep it ins, game can really turn. The Sioux.
Stephen, I just heard you say Hackstall. He's been the talk of Omaha. Brian Faison, President Kelly, his wife, they've all been talking a lot about maybe firing Dave Hackstall. Do you think he'll make it through the game? Do you think he'll make it out of Omaha with the job still?
Well, I know there are a lot of surprises after the Gopher series that he left.
I hate the Gophers, Stephen.
Yeah, not a big fan of the Gophers. Okay, yep. Not as big as I used to be. And on the Friday night game, I heard a lot of talk about Kelly's life there. She wanted to go down and fire Hack herself. Someone stopped her, I guess, before it happened. But
very strong-willed woman.
She's a very strong woman, and important for all women these days to be strong-willed.
Which is great. You know, kind of leads us into our next point. Yeah. Chantel Rivard. We saw her with the women's program. Did great things. She's supposedly coming back. She wants Dave's job.
I think she'd be a great candidate. She really connects with the boys out there. Hackstall does an okay job. I think he's a decent motivator.
And I think the best thing about Rivard is being that she is a lesbian. She's gone through the bullying, and you know, there's been a lot of issues. Undy has one player who's they got him on the team just to be nice. He's kind of at least a little bit handicapped. He got a 7 on his ACT, a 4 on the skating part of it. Mm-hmm. He's been getting bullied a lot on the ice. Number 8. And bullying in hockey is becoming a big issue. What can we do to fix that, Stephen?
It's not great, I'll tell you that much. I know that a lot of kids can be real nasty these days. They can be calling their kids jerks. Maybe he's not a good skater. They can say, hey, you're not a very good skater. The bullying is a big issue in hockey. And I think a big way to change that maybe is get the boys together after the game, maybe throw a little pizza party. Pepperoni pizza, just a couple of frozen pizzas, maybe a couple of Tudors for the kids and the parents and the coaches, and maybe the refs and some of the game officials and the TV crew and some of the writers from the stands, maybe a couple of fans down there. Yep. A lot of brotherhood in there.
Right, brotherhood. Well, Stephen, any final thoughts? I know we got a big game today between Lincoln Stars, Omaha Lancers. A lot of these guys, pretty much, I think actually both of these teams are going to be at the Olympics next year, and so is Russia. A lot of them competing in the hockey event. Yeah. What do you think is going to happen today in that game?
Well, I think just a big thing for young kids learning the game of hockey is just whenever you get the puck, whether it's at the red line, maybe it's in the blue line, maybe it's below the net, just always just put it in the net there. You never know what's going to happen. Maybe it'll go in. It probably doesn't going to go in all the time. But practicing getting that shot and doing a lifter is a pretty big thing.
One of my favorite high school teachers of all time, Keith Ronkowski, I think he's got a pretty famous quote. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yep, and that's just a good quote for life in general.
Yep.
You never know when the puck's gonna go on. You can ask Robbie Bean about that one. Just always shoot. That's a good point.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up for From the Bed of Stephen Jase. Look forward to seeing you at TD Ameritrade Park. Thanks, guys.